Yeah. Brawl and Rainer. That's interesting.
This is a really good map for the Gaslers.
Yeah.
Because it's all about point defense, and that is
yeah. That I can do. Greetings, I'm Demonac.
And I'm Orestria.
And I'm playing Gaslowe, who I have basically no experience with, but he's free and he's a very different sort of hero.
Who's ready to take
I'm playing Stitches, who I have virtually no experience with, and he's free.
Yeah. Stitches was definitely a really bad tank for a while. Did they improve him in the patch or something?
Yes. As with many of the warriors, he was improved in the most recent major balance shift. He got some new talents. He got some tankiness back. Yeah. You kind of choose tankiness or damage or hooks, which most people should just take tankiness all the time. The only reason to do hook builds is if you're really, really good with the hooks. I am not really, really good with the hooks. Do not expect MLG hooks.
No need to be pushy.
I used to like the hook character in League of Legends, Blitzcrank. He was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But he was actually OP. He was kind of good at everything.
Oh, that's what Stitches used to be. Stitches used to be the best warrior in the game.
Oh yeah.
He we're talking alpha, tech beta, those kind of the early days.
Yeah.
Oh, Hammer, thank you for sieging up. That was very nice of you.
So anyway, Gaslowe, who I've barely touched before, but he's the turret guy. He drops turrets, they shoot things, and like you would expect as a turret guy, if you can get an engage where you're in the turrets and the turret is not getting killed,
Kerrigan is coming down.
You're gonna do a lot. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but you were.
So I have a.
The light of the sun grows.
I also have a big slow laser, which is not necessarily a genius. I'll show it off later. It's very strange. And then I have a time bomb, which is very slow to go off, but it does make, if you get hit by it, it does decent damage and a big stun. You do not want to get time bombed. Then my passive is that I get mana back and my cooldowns restore faster when I recover towers. They drop scrap when they're destroyed. I recover the stuff. There was a point in time.
This thing is heavy.
I like that I was gonna grab the regen globe on the way up to this temple, and then our Nazebo walled the minions, zombie walled them, so I couldn't actually grab it.
Nice.
This is the joys of not being on a coordinated team, and not being on comms and stuff.
Yeah, I'm at full mana all the time because I'm pretty sure I haven't read all the rules on them. I think even if they're destroyed in combat, I still get the scrap still drops from my towers, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah. So I've got a talent where I basically get back a full tower's mana every time. Every time I manage to recover the scrap from a tower. Mana should not be an issue. And this laser, it starts slow, and I can't move while it's charging. Once I started charging, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But it does get to be fairly large when you release the whole thing. The damage on it is not as impressive as I would have liked, though. It hasn't blown me away with HotS. If I leave the towers behind and go help you in the fight, then I am not going to be able to pick up the scrap, so it will start actually costing me mana. But crazy stuff's going on up here.
Basically our team doesn't know what pings are, what that sound is, what words mean, that kind of stuff. No big deal.
I think I distracted some of them. They might come for me, though.
I can handle that.
Involved with that.
I do not want to get a bruiser camp. I want to friggin' lane. Yeah, basically, we finished the top temple before they finished mid-temple. So we should have run down there to take mid-temple, and then nobody did nothing.
Nice.
And I was on there, stopping them from completing the temple to buy time for the team to show up, and then nobody showed up. And I, people should have been going there anyway, because they just should have seen the temple was up. And then also people should have been going there because I started pinging assist. And I pinged assist before I got there. I pinged assist when I was there. And then after I died, Nazebo started to go in, and I started pinging retreat because there were 4 of them there, and the temple was already over, and he started to go in.
Whoops, I hadn't been taking my talents. I took the initial one.
Talent. What are they good for? Absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Take talent.
Okay, does it reveal me from the bush when I start charging the laser? Because they're definitely reacting to it.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
It seemed to me like the point of it was to be the laser from the bush, but I don't know.
Yes, my magic flows through the temples. Guardians, do not let these mortals approach them.
Okay, well, our team at least knew that bottom temple was going to be up and came down. So this is looking up. Maybe everyone was just busy with their own stuff, first temple, and didn't notice what was going on. Everyone gets tunnel vision sometimes.
Now the rest.
Yeah, in this kind of environment, Gaslowe is pretty boss.
See any video in which I am Tyrande if you want to see someone tunnel vision themselves to death.
And I
Good at that.
up something so beautiful. Huh? Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
Gaslowe absolutely excels at a map like this, where
It's all those, like, there's a period of time where you need to hold a position. Guess what turrets are good for?
yeah, precisely that. So we were really lucky we got this map. It's good for you, it's fine for me. I want to get a lot of regen globes, so there's lanes and everything, you know, all that good stuff. Ooh, hey, I got a minion. Yay! Anubrak's kind of a hard counter for me just because he makes it hard for me to use my hook.
Oh, that's a lot of damage from something.
You might want to get him a bag.
Yeah, he does drop extra targets that can block your hook.
Yes. And I'm already not, like, an amazing hooker.
Well, see you later.
Good job there, yeah. I will agree that you are not much of a hooker.
Yeah, sure.
You're welcome.
I cheat preschool.
I know I haven't had him on the screen that much, but Stitch is there, he literally throws a hook. Just if we're not totally clear somehow. He holds a hook. It has a chain. He says, "Get over here."
He doesn't say that, I think.
Yeah. Sure.
I believe he says, "Bitches want to play." He's a really friendly guy. He just likes being buds with people. You should come down and help you not get killed.
Actuators online.
Oh, I'm hunting down a monstrosity. Get back here! Hey! Hey, you!
Oh, I got zombied in. Nice.
The night
I ain't
of the
scared of
sun
you.
grows within the temples.
This thing is heavy.
Soon they shall bask in
Bottom
Oh,
and
we're
top,
here.
we're here, so.
And we're here. I'm gonna sip up. Sippy, 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 sippy. I would really rather we just, like, got one temple and they got one temple and it'd be cool than get separated.
Yeah.
Grind in gears.
Doesn't look like they're gonna come down here.
Won't go alone. For a second I was scared he was, like, going alone, but if he just wants to get mid-XP, that's actually kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Everything is awesome.
Actuators online.
It's okay, just go. It's cool. Get some camps or something.
Oh yeah, I can do camps. No, this one's not there. Okay. Can't do camps.
There goes a fort.
Yeah.
People, like, came back to try and help me with the temple. And it was like, I'm a tank.
Yeah.
We should enlist the aid of
My
this
temple's
mercenary.
magic
I do not want to
subsides.
get the boss right now.
Find something else to fight over.
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure.
Which We're gonna try and do Gaslowe boss.
Hooray for the throw pit!
It is a good way to throw the game. We're working on it.
Yeah, baby.
Trying to choose talents while he was like boss thingy.
Hey, look! We've been caught! Because we were doing a dumb, really obvious thing.
Yeah, doing it with turrets though.
Yeah, but still.
I can handle
That could have gone very bad.
Are we good at blowing
Luckily,
stuff up
Thrall
on
and I
the
were
line?
able to zone him away. You can pretty much go now. With your turret damage, I can probably just take it.
Yeah.
Baby.
And then
I need
I'll...
help.
I'm getting out of here.
And then I'll her. Or maybe not. I forgot how much health regen I got. Tanky tank, tanky tank. Tanky 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 tank. Ooh, give me your regen globe.
I'm
Regen
going.
Job, oh my god. By the way, I'm like half brain dead right now because I have a cold. Hello. I was like, maybe we should start this camp, and I came up here and you were already here.
I just thought it was a nice bush to drop a turret in, honestly.
They don't last forever.
No, they're 30 seconds. Although I have a talent where every time I make an auto attack, it increases their duration by a second for the ones that are currently out, which is
For some
interesting.
reason,
It's not
Zebo
nice.
is not coming bot with us for what is obviously going to be a giant team fight.
Grinding gears.
Die, beetles.
Like, when there's only one temple, you know where everyone is going to be.
Baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Killing spree.
He has still not come.
You have some.
Ow. Okay, I did take a lot of damage there.
It's true.
Never mess with a goblin.
Yes,
when
'cause there's a
Jack
kill
is on
cost.
the line.
Yeah.
Head to a healing fountain.
Try and drop one
That's
more
an order.
turret and then go back.
Okay.
Yes.
I have stone skin,
With their force.
and Thrall has a lot of sustain, so we should be fine. So yeah, go back.
See you later.
I kind of hope Zebo dies, just because, like, I don't
The
I
enemies don't
did
seem to be
not-
contesting that anymore, so I'm gonna go elsewhere and get XP.
Yeah. No, we're fine. But I don't agree with him going solo pushing top
No, that seemed pretty
when
pointless.
there's only one temple. When there's only one temple, everyone is going to the temple. Okay, now we actually need help with the last shots, although it's going pretty well, actually.
I'm not gonna be able to get there in time anyway.
Okay, it is me versus a new bracket. I don't think that's a good thing.
Okay, well, I'm coming.
Okay, the hammer is here. I'm out. They're getting the last shots. I can't.
Take
I
down
can't.
that
Go.
hero.
Go. No.
Here comes the mother of all
Yeah.
explosion. Grinding gears.
It's unfortunately they're
My
getting the last
temple's
shot,
power
but
has been expended.
yeah.
You are stronger than I
The
believe.
laser charges twice as fast. Increased number of bomb charges. That's pretty good. Let's do that.
Grinding gears.
Tebow is solo pushing top some more, possibly.
They are multi-pushing bots.
It's just, I know I'm getting hung up on this, but when there's one temple, and the teams are relatively even, there's going to be a team fight.
Yep.
And if there's going to be a team fight, you friggin' beetle! You kind of want to have your team have the same number of people as their team. That tends to be like a good thing. It tends to be a bad thing if you have less people.
Yep.
No
Can I get
need to
someone?
be pushing.
Yeah.
Oh, that
It's hard to
was
cancel. You tell the bomb to go there, and then it's like it reaches the point where you no longer want to throw it. It's really hard to like convince it not to throw.
We should be like getting a camp or something. As far as this
No
is.
need to be pushing.
Oh no, she stunned me.
Okay, Gaslowe says there's no need to be pushy, which is kind of silly when all he does is push.
That's like the most Canadian thing I think I've ever said. Oh no, she stunned me.
I made a mistake.
Yeah.
I got too into like trying to drop turrets before running away, but they're precluded running away apparently.
The end of your killing spree.
Alright.
But it's just like when you have stacks of the turrets, so you can drop multiples of them. It's only 3-second cooldown to the next one, or 4-second or something. And you're like, oh, if I stay on just a little longer, I can drop one more turret.
My magic flows through the temples. Guardians,
and I'm not running for 20
do
seconds.
not let these mortals approach them.
So close together this time, so if we did really well at one, we could go from one to the other. But
yeah, except two of us just died before it started.
And there's a double like.
And Troll is on the other side of us from like the enemy team. That's bad.
I'm wondering almost honestly if I should go down and stop the double Merc push, but.
We're doing okay so far. We got a pick on Hammer.
Okay, well, I'm coming.
Your fault.
And that's like.
I didn't want to be the guy not in the team fights.
Hammer's a pretty ideal person to get a pick on. That's it, I'm dead. Yeah. One thing that drives me nuts sometimes in quick match is every once in a while you get that Gaslowe. Not a Gaslowe, that Gaslowe. The Gaslowe who's all like, I'm not good in team fights, so I'm not going to team fight. Gaslowe can be really good in team fight.
Yeah, guess what? Gaslowe will do a ton of damage if he can stay behind the other guys and be unmolested. Surprise.
And he can drop a shit ton of stuns.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be hard-pressed to find someone who isn't a warrior who has that many stuns.
In the team fight, it's really not that easy to see, or even if you see them, to get out of the way of the slow, like, time bomb cred.
Yeah, they're not easy stuns, but in a team fight, you don't see the circle.
Oh, and there was an enemy guy there that I was, like, not noticing. I should have noticed that there was a giant beetle attacking me from behind. Thought he was friendly for some reason. Wasn't looking at the bar.
I'm gonna improve my poop. Rainer, please come here.
I'm getting out of here. I'm going.
Oh, is that double
For the
Merc?
love of God, can someone come here?
Double Merc push is still going on. I honestly almost should have gone down and stopped it.
I shouldn't have to ping an objective like 4 times over the course of a minute to get someone to come to it.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I've eliminated the mercenary force that dropped 2 of our entire bases. Yeah, it's pretty over. That one.
No need to be.
Well, after I died, Rob walked in by himself, even though we had full vision of the fact that 1 million of them were there. And then Rainer almost went in too. Except I think he's finally learned to respond to my my retreat pings.
On top.
All 7 of them, yeah.
Well, because there was one time he and I were at a siege giant camp, and I pinged retreat, and I ran away, and he didn't, and I lived, and he didn't.
Yeah, but he apologized.
Yeah. Well, that was right after you got killed by 4 of them, and you were almost right next to us, and it was hey, we should object. And I was like, I'll ping retreat in case he didn't notice.
Oh my god, this is not what we want.
The magic of the temple.
This is what happens when people don't go to objectives.
Take down that beast now!
I did what I could. I dropped every AoE stun in the universe. Damn it.
The majority of our DPS is currently, dead, so that's fantastic.
I occasionally hit my W when I want to, attack something, which is not, because it immobilizes me and it's often counterproductive.
I just dropped my ultimate just to try and get a little extra damage on this boss. Which is not, how I want to be using my ultimate.
Out of the radius.
Did you notice that nobody decided to, come help us defend the boss on our core?
Yeah, well, I noticed that the bottom lane was pushed from 0 to full by that double mercenary spawn. nobody ever actually got around to taking them out.
Grind in gears.
With 2 teammates, we'd be game over? Says the guy who keeps dying from, like, solo pushing?
Yeah, baby.
Okay, buddy. Okay,
Well
choose a temple.
done.
No matter which one, as long as it's a temple. I gotta not use my charges of turrets on these guys. I need to store them up.
We are not choosing a temple.
On top.
I don't damn know.
The
Actuators
temple has been
online.
chosen for us.
Yeah.
Your enemy has destroyed a key. Your enemy is attacking your core.
Go. It's unfortunate.
This thing is heavy.
Having half of the Iron Giant on your back is heavy. You just figured that out now. You're friggin' inventor genius. Nice comment.
I like that our team is like, we know they're all there. We should do the what?
Yeah.
Like,
As soon as I heard it was attacking our core, I looked over there and there were like minions there too. It was like, no, there's nothing. That was it.
That was one of those games where you feel bad about losing because there's no reason for it to be lost.
Yeah.
But it's a teamwork game, and it doesn't matter how good the individual players are doing if they're not playing the teamwork game.
At the start of the game, the first 3 temples, it seemed like we were all organized-ish. But
From what I saw was that anytime we were together, we messed them up.
yeah.
The problem was you could ping. I'm not saying you should ping something 7 times.
Nope.
But if you ping something and wait 10 seconds and ping it again, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you get to 7 times doing that and you're still not getting help, there's a serious problem. Like, there were times where I was trying to hold an objective for a minute, and I'm just pinging like, I need assistance, I need assistance, defend, I need assistance.
Yeah, we'll just have to try and, I don't know, just like choke the rest of our team into coordinating themselves next time.
Bye-bye.